Hi, welcome to Attachment Insights, a podcast where we delve into the fascinating world of attachment theory and its practical applications in everyday life. I'm your host, Zach, and here we'll explore how our understanding of attachment patterns can enhance relationships, promote emotional well being, and support personal growth. Attachment theory, pioneered by John Bowlby and further developed by researchers like Mary Ainsworth, offers invaluable insights into the bonds we form with others from infancy through adulthood. Whether you're a mental health professional, educator, parent, or simply curious about human connections, this podcast is for you. Through discussions, we'll explore topics such as the four attachment styles: secure, ambivalent, anxious avoidant, and disorganized, and their impact on our lives. We also delve into real life examples and practical strategies. Join us on this journey as we uncover the secrets of attachment theory and learn how to nurture relationships that foster growth, resilience, and fulfillment. Ready to deepen your understanding of human connections and unlock the powers of attachment in your own life. Welcome to Attachment Insights. Attachment theory suggests that early attachments formed with primary caregivers, typically parents, influence an individual's social, emotional, and cognitive development. These attachment styles are believed to impact an individual's ability to form and maintain relationships throughout their life. So John Bowlby, a British psychiatrist and psychoanalyst, is widely regarded as the founder of attachment theory. Born on February 26, 1907 in London, Bowlby's work laid the foundation of understanding the crucial role that early relationships play in human development. His ideas have been a profound impact on psychology, child development, and various fields within mental health and social work. Here are some key aspects of John Bowlby's life and the origins of attachment theory. Bowlby came from an upper middle class family. His early experiences, particularly his relationship with his nanny, influenced his interest in the emotional bonds between children and caregivers. He studied psychology at Trinity College in Cambridge, where he was exposed to the ideas of psychoanalysis, ethology, and the study of animal behavior. Bowlby initially trained as a psychoanalyst under Melanie Klein. However, he became increasingly interested in the biological and evolutionary aspects of human behavior, leading him to integrate these perspectives into his work. Bowlby was influenced by the work of ethologists such as Konrad Lorenz and Harry Harlow. Ethology emphasized the study of innate behaviors and the importance of early experiences in shaping an organism development. Bowlby's early work included the maternal deprivation hypothesis in 1951, which highlighted the significance of a child's bond with their primary caregiver, usually the mother, for healthy emotional and social development. He suggested that prolonged separation from mother or maternal figure during a child's early years could lead to long-term negative consequences, including emotional and behavioral issues. He outlined the key concepts of attachments, such as the importance of a secured base, attachment behavior system, and the four attachment styles. While John Bowlby is considered the primary architect of attachment theory, several other researchers and theorists have made significant contributions to the development over the years. Mary Ainsworth, Canadian developmental psychiatrist, her groundbreaking work, especially the development of the strange situation procedure, allowed for a more systematic and observational assessment of attachment patterns in infants. Ainsworth's work resulted in the understanding of how different caregivers experience his shape attachment styles. Mary Main. Main was an American psychologist, expanding on Ainsworth's work, introduced the concept of disorganized disoriented attachment. She developed the Adult Attachment Interview, or AAI, a structured interview designed to assess adults' attachment patterns by exploring their early caregivers' experience. Main's work emphasized the importance of unresolved trauma and disorganized attachment in shaping adult relationships and mental health outcomes. Erik Erikson, a German-American developmental psychologist and psychoanalyst, contributed to the understanding of psychosocial development. While not a direct contributor to attachment theory, Erikson's stages of psychosocial development, particularly the concept of trust versus mistrust in infancy, align with the foundation principles of attachment theory. Harry Harlow. Harlow is an American psychologist, conducted influential research on rhesus monkeys, emphasizing the importance of contact, comfort, and nurturing in infant development. His studies supported the idea that emotional bonds are crucial for a healthy psychological development, reinforcing Bowlby's emphasis on the caregiver-child relationship. Renee Spitz, a Swiss-American psychoanalyst, conducted observational studies on the effects of institutionalization on infants. His work highlighted the negative impact of maternal deprivation and social isolation on children's emotional and cognitive development, providing empirical support for Bowlby's earlier ideas. Next, we're going to talk about the 4 types of attachment. So the first is secure attachment. Securely attached children feel confident that their caregiver will be available and responsive when needed. They use their caregiver as a secure base from which to explore their environment. They may express distress when separated, but easily seek comfort upon reunion. Securely attached individuals tend to have positive views of themselves and others in relationships. So the impact on development. Secure attachment is associated with positive outcomes in emotional regulation, social competence, the ability to form healthy relationships later in life. The second is anxious, ambivalent, or resistant attachment. Children with anxious, ambivalent attachment may be hesitant to explore their environment, may become more distressed when separated from their caregivers. They may display mixed emotions upon reunion, simultaneously seeking comfort and resisting contact. Individuals with this attachment style may struggle with self-esteem and worry about their consistency, their caregiver's availability. Anxious ambivalent attachment is associated with difficulties in emotional regulation, dependency on others' validation, and challenges in forming secure relationships. Third is anxious avoidant attachment. Children with anxious avoidant attachment may appear indifferent to the presence or absence of their caregivers. They may avoid or ignore their caregiver during the reunion phase, may prioritize exploration over seeking comfort. Individuals with this attachment style may develop a sense of self-resilience, but may struggle with intimacy and trust in relationships. Anxious avoidant attachment is associated with difficulties in forming close emotional bonds, tendency to downplay the importance of relationships, and challenge in seeking support during times of need. The fourth is disorganized or disoriented attachment. Children with this disorganized attachment display inconsistent and contradictory behaviors, often appearing confused or frightened during the reunion phase. This attachment style may result from experience of inconsistent caregiving or trauma. Individuals with disorganized attachment may struggle with emotional regulation, exhibit impulsive behaviors, and have difficulties in forming trusting relationships. Disorganized attachment is associated with the higher risk of mental health issues, including anxiety, depression, and behavioral problems. This also impacts the individual's ability to regulate emotions and navigate social interactions. It's important to note that the attachment styles are not fixed. They can evolve and change over time based on subsequent experiences and relationships. Additionally, the attachment style system continues to influence individuals' their adult relationships and interactions. Understanding attachment styles is valuable for professionals in a field such as psychology, counseling, and social work, provides insights into individuals' relationships and patterns, potential areas for intervention in sports. Next, we'll look at some real-world uses of attachment theory. So in parent and child relationships, a securely attached child may confidently explore their surroundings, knowing that their caregiver is a reliable source of comfort and support. While anxious, the attached child may display distress when separated from parent and seek constant reassurance about their availability. In adoption and foster care, children who have experienced disruptions in early attachment due to adoption or foster care may exhibit attachment-related challenges. Social workers can use attachment theory to inform interventions that support the formation of secure bonds in a new caregiver relationship. Through romantic relationships, adults with secure attachment styles tend to have trusting and supportive romantic relationships. They feel more comfortable with intimacy and can manage conflicts effectively. Individuals with anxious avoidant attachment may struggle with emotional intimacy. Those with anxious ambivalent attachment may be preoccupied with concerns about their partner's availability. Applying attachment theory while working with clients, whether in counseling, therapy, or through social work, involves understanding individuals' attachment patterns and tailoring interventions to support healthy, rational development. Here are several ways to use attachment theory in your work with clients. Through assessments of attachment styles, by beginning assessing the client's attachment style using validated tools or through clinical interviews, understanding their attachment history, providing insights into how they form and maintain relationships, establish a secure therapeutic alliance, creating a safe and supportive therapeutic environment that serves the secure base for clients. This helps provide trust and encourages open communication. Exploration of early attachment experiences. Explore the client's early attachment experiences, including the relationship with primary caregiver. Understanding these experiences can illuminate patterns of influence under current behavior and relationships. Addressing attachment-related issues. Work collaboratively with the client to identify and address attachment-related issues, challenges. This may include exploring fears of abandonment, difficulty forming close connections, or patterns of relating to others. Using mindfulness and emotional regulation, teach clients mindfulness techniques to enhance emotional regulation. Mindfulness can help individuals become more aware of their emotional responses, develop healthier coping mechanisms. Attachment-informed parental support. Providing parental education based on attachment theory principles helps parents understand the importance of responsiveness, attunement, and creating a secure base for their children. Use it for interventions for trauma loss. Tailoring interventions for clients who have experienced trauma or loss, considering their attachment style, helping them process their grief, building resilience, and developing healthier coping mechanisms. Use it for social skills development for clients with attachment-related difficulties in forming and maintaining relationships. Working on social skills development, this may include practicing effective communication, empathy, and conflict resolution. And then integrating the attachment styles of treatment plans. So incorporating knowledge of attachment styles and treatment plans, tailoring interventions based whether the client has a secure, anxious, avoidant, or disorganized treatment style. There have been several challenges and critiques of attachment theory over the years. One primary criticism of attachment theory is that it may be oversimplified, the complexities of human relationships. While attachment theory provides valuable insight into dynamics of caregiver-child bonds, some argue that it may not fully capture the nuances of adult relationships. Human relationships are influenced by various factors beyond attachment, such as cultural norms, digital personalities, and social contexts. Attachment theory focuses on early experiences with caregivers may overlook these multifaceted influences. Critics also point out that attachment theory tends to prioritize Western and middle-class experiences and may not adequately consider cultural variations in attachment patterns. Attachment behavior and caregiver practices can vary significantly across cultures, and what constitutes secure attachment may differ depending on cultural norms and values. It's essential to recognize that attachment theory's applicability may vary across cultural contexts and interventions should culturally sensitive inclusives. Another concern is that potential for stigmatization and pathologizing of individuals based on their attachment styles. Labeling someone as anxious attached or avoidantly attached may inadvertently pathologize normal variations in attachment behavior. Individually, there's a risk of using attachment theory to justify rigid categorization or negative stereotypes about individuals. It's crucial to recognize that attachment styles are fluid, can change over time, influenced by experiences and therapeutic interventions. While attachment theory may initially focus on parent-child relationships, its application to adult relationships has been garnered attention. However, some critics argue that the theory emphasizes on early experiences may overshadow the significance of adult attachment dynamics. Adult relationships are shaped by complex interplay of factors, including past experiences, personality traits, and interpersonal dynamics. Attachment theory relevance to adult relationships may require further explanation and refinement. Finally, there's a need for attachment theory to address diversity more comprehensively, including factors such as race, ethnicity, sexual orientation, and socioeconomic status. So researchers and interventions based on attachment theory should consider how these intersecting identities influence attachment experiences and outcomes. In addressing these challenges and critiques, it's essential for practitioners and researchers to approach attachment theory with a critical lens, acknowledging its strength while also recognizing its limitations. Emphasizing cultural humility, incorporating diverse perspectives, and remaining open to ongoing dialogue and refinement can enhance the relevance and applicability of attachment theory in diverse contexts. So I would absolutely integrate attachment theory into my practice, particularly when working with children who may face attachment challenges, especially in single-parent households or unstable living conditions. One recent case that highlights the impact of attachment theory stability involved a 5-year-old child I currently work with. Child had been removed from his mother's custody by the Department of Children and Families, or DCF. and subsequently moved between several different homes, experiencing significant disruptions in his environment and struggling with his behavior issues and aggression. However, a recent positive development occurred when his maternal aunt was granted custody. Since moving in with his aunt, we have witnessed remarkable improvements in the child's behavior and emotional well-being. Stability provided by living with a consistent caregiver in a familiar environment has been transformative for him. He no longer has to navigate the uncertainty of new homes, unfamiliar faces, and different household rules, which has greatly reduced his stress and anxiety. By understanding attachment theory, he can appreciate the critical importance of consistent caregiver and stable environment for his children's healthy development. In this case, the child's attachment to his maternal aunt has become a secure base, allowing him to thrive and form healthy relationships. Now, as we conclude today's episode of Attachment Insights, we're reminded of the profound impact that attachment theory has on our understanding of human relationships and development. From infancy to adulthood, the bonds we form with caregivers shape our emotional well-being, interpersonal dynamics, and overall resilience. In sharing stories like the one we've explored today, witness the transformative powers of secure attachments in providing stability, support, and hope for individuals facing adversity. Through the lens of attachment theory, we gain deeper insights into the complexities of human connections and the importance of nurturing relationships in fostering growth and healing. As practitioners, educators, parents, and individuals, let's continue to apply the principles of attachment theory in our daily lives. By prioritizing, emphasizing empathy and responsiveness and connection, we can create environments where everyone has the opportunity to thrive and flourish. Thank you for joining us on this journey of exploration and discovery. Be sure to tune in next time for more insights, conversation, and reflections on attachment theory. Till then, take care and remember to nurture the bonds that matter the most. I hope you will join me again in the future.